Hello viewers, it's nice to be here again. It's your optimistic driver, Rachel Witterai. We're going to start another safe ride. We're going on a safe ride, and what we're going to talk about is some of the mistakes most business owners make. That startup business owners and so on. Some of the mistakes they make. There are a lot. Now, one of it I would like to talk about is some just start a business without setting realistic financial goals. They actually have they set unrealistic financial goals. Some say by the end of this month I want to get 5 million naira, when they know that even at the beginning to get 30,000 as a profit it's not easy. So setting that the goal is good, yes, very good, but it is unrealistic because within that space you can't just get that 30 million. Do you get? So you have to make sure you set goals that are realistic. Now, you also have to be forthright. You have to be honest. It's not a situation where you say this product is this when it is that. It is going to drive your customers away. It will make them not to patronize you again. Then another mistake businesses make is, or business owners make is, not having a business plan. They just start a business without planning how it's going to be like, what they are going to do, how much capital are they going to spend to start the business, where will the location be, who are your customers, who are the audience, how will you satisfy the audience, what is the problem, how will you solve the problem. They don't just write that. They don't just have a business plan. And what do you find out at the end of the day? Those businesses do not strive. Yes, it's just like building a house. You don't have a plan on how the structure will be like. You don't know whether you didn't plan whether it's going to be a 2-story building, or it's going to be a 5-story building, or it's going to be a mansion or anything, and you just start building, you start the foundation. What happens at the end? The house will collapse. The same thing with your businesses. If you don't have a business plan, at the end of the day, it will not last. That is it. Then another mistake business owners do make is not having a market research, not having a market survey. They just start the business without researching how the business is in the market. How much do people patronize those? How much do people buy those products? What location will be best to sell those products? They didn't just make a market research, and what happens at the end? It affects their businesses seriously. And also another mistake they make is not assuming that you have competitors when there are actually competitors. Like for example, if you want to call a particular number here in Nigeria, if you want to call a particular number, you'll be hearing adverts of music playing, whether it is MTN or it is Glo or it is whichever network. Why? That's because they are competing. A particular network must have started it before the others started, before the others joined. Do you understand? If, for example, the seller say, well, I'm not doing that, let me just satisfy my customers. Your customers will run and go to another network provider. That is it. Just like MTN, when you buy data, they will give you free data in order for you to browse on YouTube. Other networks will start. I can remember then, years back, when they say a particular network started it that you could make calls, free calls in the midnight. Then the rest had to look for another strategy to catch their customers again. Because when you hear you make free calls in the night, because of that, people were saying, I'll buy this network, But what happened? Other networks look at that our competitors have started attracting our customers. Let's get another thing to attract them. So that is it. So do not assume there are no competitors. Another thing to avoid is cutting prices. Don't cut prices for anything. If you say, okay, this person is my person, let me just cut the price instead of selling the product at 1,000 naira, let me just give her at 500 naira. You are cheating yourself, because if you sell it at that particular price, it may be less than the amount that you're supposed to sell it. Do you get? So you're cheating yourself, and it will not help at all. It will not help at all. And again, you can't just set a particular price of a commodity just because you want to because you want to put that particular price, because your competitors are there. So for you to be able to compete in the market, is either you make your price a little less than that of your competitors, or even if it is the same price with your competitors' product, you look for another strategy in order to attract your customers. Then another mistake business owners make is trying to do it all. You are the producer, you are the marketer, you are this, you are that, you are that. Will it be easy? No. So try to put people who will help you market your product or advertise your product. Try to put people who will help you with different things. Even the market surveys and market research. Let people help you, because only you cannot do it all. So try not to make that mistake. Avoid making that mistake. So another mistake people make is not taking into account your strengths and weaknesses. You have to know, these are the strengths of my business. These are the weaknesses of my business. How can I work on it so that my competitor will not take advantage of my weak points? So that the competitors will not take advantage of my weakness. Do you get? So you have to make sure you take into account your strengths and your weakness and work on it. Work on your weak points. Also, it's good for you to find out what your the weakness of your competitors are, so that you work on it. You make sure if there's any way that is your strength, you use that to attract more customers. That will help you. Then another thing you need to do is to make sure you don't underspend or overspend. Now, what do I mean by underspend? In your business, you need materials, and the materials cost a particular amount, like 20,000 for example. And you now look at it that I don't want to spend up to that, or I can't spend up to that. Let me just see if I can get a replacement of that material for 12,000. If you do that, what if the material you get, which is less the price of the material you're supposed to use, what if it's not of good quality? Do you get? So it's better for you not to underspend. And overspending, be careful at how much you spend. Don't overspend. Then another mistake people make is not making a commitment. When you are not committed to your business, when you are not committed, you are just doing the work just for doing sake, just because you want to get capital. It won't work. So you have to be committed to what you're doing. And another mistake is not understanding what you're selling. You can imagine there are some people, when they come and advertise to you that I'm selling this, I'm selling that, and you're asking them, okay, like for example, I'm selling dandruff cream, dandruff removal cream, I'm selling hair growth cream, and you're asking them, wow, you're selling this cream. What are, like, there was somebody that was I heard when he was asking the entrepreneur that what are the ingredients there? Is there sulfur as part of the sulfur part of the ingredients? The person was saying no, and this is you're saying no, and looking at the products you are selling means you don't know what you're doing. And the person now explained that the reason why I'm asking if there is sulfur in the if sulfur is part of the ingredients is because I react to things with sulfur, so I can't use it for my hair. So the person that asked the question actually asked a good question, but you did not know what you were selling. You did not understand what you were saying, so you were looking Will it make the person patronize you? No, the person will carry that this person is not even sure of what she's selling. So make sure you understand what you are selling. So I'll stop here for today. I would like it if you click the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification icon. And you're also free to share to those who are interested or to your social media channels. And I'll also upload more videos which I would like it for you to watch. So that's why it's good for you to turn on the notification icon so that you will not miss out at all. So see you soon. Like I said, I'm your optimistic driver. Be hopeful, because there is hope if you believe in yourself and if you believe in your business. Bye.